So this is Leisure Suit Larry, right? You have to try and beat the game before 5 o'clock in the morning. Otherwise, you die, right? You also want to stay out of these dark alleys. Otherwise, you die. Stay away from the dark alleys. Stay away from, do not go out into the middle of the street. Obviously, if you do, you will die, right? There are three women. One of them will kill you. One of them will steal money from you. And one of them you have to give a apple to, right? One of them will, one of them, right, you have to give an apple to, an apple that you eat, right? Not like fucking, apple product, One of them you have to give an apple to. One of them will kill you, and one of them will steal money from you. I'm not going to say which is which because I'm not going to sit here and ruin the game for you. But you want to try and beat the game before 5 o'clock in the morning. Otherwise, if you don't, you will die. Right? If you walk onto a side of the screen, right? Here it's 4:58. Right? Let's say you're outside. Let's say you're inside a building, right? And you go to walk outside, and it's 5 o'clock in the morning. Guess what? You die. But if you're outside at 5 o'clock in the morning, you will not die. But if you happen to go inside a building, come back outside, then you will die. Right, it's 4:58, where I'm at the casino, right, almost 5 o'clock in the morning. This game is called Leasure Suit Larry, by the way. Stay away from the dog, because you don't want the dog pissing on you, taking a leak on you. 4:59, right, almost 5 o'clock in the morning, right? Like I said, there are three women in the game. One of them will kill you, one of them will take money from you, and the other one you have to give an apple to, right? This Red Delicious is not suitable for your Granny Smith, but somebody might find it appropriate. Stay away from the dog. Otherwise, he will pee on you. Right? Let's say you're outside at 5 o'clock in the morning and you go off to another screen. It will say, oh no, you're outside and you see the sun rising in the west or east or whatever the fuck, right? And Larry takes a gun and literally blows his fucking brains out. Stay away from the dog, otherwise the dog will fucking pee on you. 5 o'clock in the morning, right? Let's say I was inside the building, right? Let's say I was inside and then I walked back outside. You would see Larry, a message would come on the screen. You see Larry close up. Right, and it says, oh no, you've been outside, the sun is rising in the west or east or whatever the fuck, and Larry just takes a gun and blows his fucking brains out. And it says that you are still, technically speaking, a virgin. Yeah, so there are three women in the game. One of them will kill you. One of them will take money from you, and one of them you have to give an apple to. I'm not going to sit here and ruin the game for you. But that's all, yeah. You have to get married to a bitch. One of them will take money from you. One of them will kill you. And one of them you have to give a piece of fruit to the woman, another woman. I'm not going to tell you which is which. You have to figure out the game for yourself. I just wanted to come on here and say, this is Leisure Suit Larry. It's now 5 o'clock, 5:01, right? Let's say I walk off to the screen over here. Let's say I walk off to the screen, off to the right. There's a church, right? And it will say, "Oh no, you stepped outside." Blah blah blah. So, in all fairness, there are 3 women in the game. One of them will fucking kill you. One of them will One of them will steal money from you, and the other one you have to give a fucking apple to, right? Do 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 do. I hate that fucking sound. Oh, I almost got killed right there. 5:02 in the morning. So I know what I have to do. I know what I gotta do. But let's just say I was inside this building, right? Let's just say I was inside the building and I came outside. You would see Larry killing himself, literally taking a gun and blowing his fucking brains out. But I know what I have to do, right? I know what I have to do. Anyway, I know what I gotta do. The game is called Leasure Suit Larry. You want to try and stay away from the bum. The first time the bum comes around, he gives you a knife. I'm not going to tell you what you have to use a knife for. That you will figure out on your own. Like I said, there are 3 women in the game. One of them will kill you, one of them will take money from you, and one of them you have to give an apple to, right? You have to give that apple to a fucking bitch. I'm not going to say which is which, because, again, I'm not going to sit here and ruin the game for you. Anyway, I just wanted to come on here and say, this game is called Leisure Suit Larry. Wallet, 156. Disco Pass, I'm not going to say there's a Disco Pass. I'm not going to say where you find it, because again, I'm not going to sit here and ruin the game for you. There's a hammer. You have to get someplace. I'm not going to tell you where the hammer is. Remote control. I'm not going to tell you where that is. I'm not going to tell you, well, the breast spray you get at the store, right? The best you get it at a store. Right, there's rope. I'm not going to tell you where you get the rope at, but all in all, it's a fun classic game. Get the fuck away from me, dog. I don't want you taking a leak on me. Go somewhere else. But there are 3 bitches in the game. One of them will kill you, one of them will take money from you, and one of them you have to give that apple to. So, yeah. The first time around, there is a bum. He gives you a knife. I'm not going to say what the knife is for. The second time around, you see the bum, just say no, right? He tries to extort money from you, just say no. He tries to get beer from you, just say no. And then eventually he'll walk away. Anyway, I just wanted to come on here. Like, let's say I go inside this building, right? Let's say I go inside, right? I come back out, right? And then I'll come back outside, and Larry, like the sun, some message will say, "Oh, the sun is rising in the east or west or whatever, blah blah blah," and then a message will says, "Technically speaking, you are still a virgin." Yeah. Anyway, hope you have fun playing this crude game. Try not to kill yourself in this game, because just don't. Just always keep on saving the game, right? F5 will save the game. F7 restores the game in which you saved. Right, you can hit the ES key. There's a joystick, clock on and off. You have to keep the clock on. Keep the clock on. Right? You can go normal, slow, fast, fastest, right? But yeah, if I was inside that building and I came out at 5 o'clock in the morning, I would die. Alright, I just wanted to come on here and say, hope you have fun playing this crude, adventurous game. And like I said, your breath smells from my floor sweepings from my rendering plan. Fuck off. Anyway, hope you all have fun playing this game. Enjoy.